Welcome and please be seated. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Claire Marchant, the new Vice-Chancellor of the University of Gloucestershire. I'm so delighted to be here and see you all looking so spectacular. This is a brilliant celebration of our University of Gloucestershire students, and I'm delighted to be attending my first year of graduation ceremonies. I do want to encourage you all, and this isn't just students, but all of you, to be as celebratory as possible during the course of the afternoon. It's a celebration, so not only clapping, whooping, stamping of feet, the occasional whistle, all of those are encouraged. If you don't raise the roof by the end of the afternoon, I'll be much disappointed. So that's for all of you. Before we proceed, I just want to say a few words of both welcome and reflection on what a special occasion this is. Welcome firstly to our students. This is your day. It's all about you. So just make sure you really enjoy it. Also, welcome to your friends and family. I know many of you have travelled far and wide, and I'm sure you're super proud to be sitting alongside those students that have put in such hard work. We are a university focused on many things, but I just want to highlight three this afternoon. Inclusivity and belonging, development of ideas and skills, and the great careers our students go on to undertake. All building on a strong heritage dating back to 1847. I'm particularly proud of our inclusivity. Since I arrived in September, I've heard students talk about inclusivity, belonging consistently, how people care, diversity is celebrated, and connections are made. This university is a local, national, and international university. And so it's a brilliant time today to celebrate that diversity and remind ourselves what binds us together as human beings. We all have more in common than that which divides us. And so development of ideas and skills, which is at the heart of the university experience. Whether this is about, becoming a teacher that inspires future generations, or writing a great novel to change the world. Hold on to the skills you have learned, because 30 years on, I can guarantee you the skills you have learnt with us, you will recognise their applications in the roles that you undertake throughout your career. For me personally, I'm particularly excited thinking about the great careers that you will go on to, what you will accomplish, equipped with those capabilities you have learned during your time with us. Many of you will take on a variety of roles during your career. The average over the course of a lifetime is around 12. And many of the roles you will go on to, we have not quite imagined yet. We have not envisaged how they will look. Remember, what you've learned here will equip you for life. And it's not just what you have learned, but also the skills associated with learning itself. Discipline, curiosity, teamwork, organisation, debate, and resilience. As one of my favourite musicians, B.B. King, once said, the beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. So I encourage you to treasure the moments today. I still remember my graduation back in 1993, so 30 years ago, before many of you were born. It is indelibly inked into my mind. It is a powerful moment in life's journey. So please, photos galore, lots of smiles, lots of laughs, possibly a few tears, I am sure, but huge congratulations to each and every one of you today. I now call on the Chancellor of the University of Gloucestershire, Lord Michael Bichard, to make his address.
Friends and colleagues, it's wonderful to be here for all sorts of reasons. I mean, for a start, this is the only time I ever come to Cheltenham Racecourse and go away with the same amount of money in my pocket. So that's a good thing. Most of all, it's a great to be here because this is a day of celebration. We all like a good party. So I hope you're going to have a good party, both in the next hour or so, but also in the rest of the day. Of course, it's a day of celebration, especially for our graduands. And what we're doing is recognizing your achievements and also the hard work that's made it possible. I know it won't have been easy, not least because of the disruption and the additional stress which the pandemic and its aftermath has caused. But you've made it. Some of your parents may have had moments when they doubted you would make it, but you have made it. And my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you. But this is also a day of celebration for families, for parents, for siblings, partners, and yes, in this world of lifelong learning, even children and grandchildren. I'm not going to embarrass her by naming her, but there is one graduate today who is 80, and I think that is absolutely phenomenal. So congratulations to her. The families, the support network here, you've all provided the help without which none of this would have happened. And I know that today's graduands will want me to say on their behalf a really genuine thank you to all of you. Personally, I'm allowed the odd personal comment. I want to say a special well done to the graduands who are the first in their family to study at a university. That's the position I was in all those years ago, well, a little before 1993, but that's the position I was in. Be proud of what you've already achieved, because it is a real achievement. But promise yourselves and promise your families that this is just the start. We ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. This country needs to realize the potential of all of its people and not just a few. And I know that this afternoon we've got a lot of education graduates, graduands here. The second personal thing I want to say, I used to be, in a past life, I was permanent secretary of the Department for Education. I know a bit about education. There is only one way in which you improve the quality of education and deliver quality education. There's only one way, and it's not about changing qualifications. It's not about changing the structure of education. It's certainly not about employing more inspectors. The only way you improve it is through the quality of your teachers. And many of you will go into the classroom. You are the future. On you we depend for a better education system than we have at the moment. Finally, I want to thank all of the staff, many sitting behind me. They've worked tirelessly, I know you'll agree, to help you graduate. And I know that they're delighted in your success, and I know that they're quietly proud of the part that they played. And I would like you to join me in just saying thank you to them. Thank you for that. And I want to do that because I've been Chancellor here now for a year or so. I've had an opportunity to see many of our staff at work, and I know how committed they are to helping their students to succeed. And so I'm grateful for you joining me in thanking them. But it is a day of celebration, but it's not just a day for celebration. I think it should be a moment to pause and to reflect, and that's something which we don't often find time for in our hectic social media-driven lives. Reflect on what you've learned about yourself in the time that you've been with us, what you've learned about other people, what you've learned about life. This is a moment just to reflect back on the last few years. But sure, it's also a time to reflect on what you're going to do. You are some of the most talented people of your generation, whatever that generation is. And you'll have many exciting opportunities laid before you. For what it's worth, my advice is always to choose carefully about what you do, and always, always try and do something which excites you, which you feel passionate about. Because that's the only way that you will have fulfilled lives. Do something you always feel passionate about. But it's a good time not just to think about what you're going to do, but who you want to be. Or to put it another way, what you want to be known for and what values you want to live by. The university thinks values are quite important. I think they are. And the university tried to spell out the values which we stand for. And you might do worse than just thinking about a few of those in a quiet moment. Our values start and end with integrity. Or put another way, a determination to act honestly, to behave ethically, and to promote high standards of public service. In short, to be someone who can be trusted. I can't think of a time during my life when our world was more in need of people who can be trusted. And it too often seems as if truth has become just another commodity. It's something which people feel is the inevitable casualty of the pursuit of power or wealth or some political or business objective. Well, it shouldn't be. In reality, truth and trust should be the non-negotiables in the way we live, the way we lead, the way we govern, and the way we sustain relationships. And I think at the moment that's especially true for our political and business leaders. I've never expected that everyone would agree with every decision I'd made because some of them were just plain wrong. But I have aspired to be trusted. Because why would you want to live with, or work with, or follow someone you don't trust? And you know, the really important thing about trust is that once you lose it, it's almost impossible to win it back. So above all, be honest and be trusted. One of the university's other values is ambition. Not in the selfish pursuit of status and power for its own sake, but in the sense that we want to be the best that we can be. And in the same way, we want to encourage everyone in our community, not least our graduands, to realise their potential, and in doing that, to use their influence for the common good. As you walk out of this hall today, there should be no ceiling to your ambitions, no limit to your aspirations. And when you meet people, and you will, as I have, who tell you that you can't do that, well, treat them with respect and with courtesy, but also treat them with great caution. Because in the words of one of my heroes, Barack Obama, drawn from his acceptance speech back in 2008, he said, when you're met with cynicism and doubt, and those who tell you you can't do that, then respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can. Yes, I can. As a university, we also aspire to act with compassion. As the Vice-Chancellor has said, to be inclusive, to treat everyone with equality and with respect. We may sometimes fall short. There may have been occasions during your time with us when we've done that. It happens to all of us. But I hope you will aspire to do the same, to act with compassion. And I say that because we do still live in a very unequal society, where many people's life chances are, in my view, unacceptably low, where people face different forms of discrimination every day of their lives, and I abhor that, where even life expectancy varies dramatically across this quite small country, and where many people on low incomes or without a job are looking towards the winter ahead with foreboding. You can't resolve all of those problems, I know that. I hope that you will, by working in our public services or in our voluntary sector, contribute to improving the quality of people's lives, but you can't solve all of those problems. What you can do in your dealings with friends, with colleagues, and those who work with you and for you is to show that you respect them as equals, to call out behaviour which diminishes them, and that will on occasions take great courage, and offer them support when you see that they need it, need it. None of that costs any money. But that's what I hope you will do. I'm belatedly reading the memoir of the late black American poet and author Maya Angelou. It's called I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing. I'd recommend it to you. One of the things that she said, and she's so right, she says, I've learned that people will forget what you said. They will even forget what you did. But they will never forget how you made them feel. So I always hope, that you will try and leave people feeling that you genuinely care about them. Maya Angelou is a source of all sorts of wonderful quotes. I saw one the other day, which I couldn't help but drop into this little speech. It said, it was, to grow up is to stop putting blame on your parents. I think there will be, as a parent, I thought I couldn't help but drop that one in. As a university, I know that under the leadership of our new Vice-Chancellor, we will always strive to act with integrity, with ambition, and to show compassion. But universities are defined, they're illuminated, most of all by the lives and the behavior of their people, and most of all, their graduates. So we do hope that when people encounter you, they will feel they're dealing with someone who has a commitment to integrity and ambition and compassion. Whatever you do, whatever your future accomplishments, we really would like to hear from you. It's an easy thing to say, it's more difficult to make a reality of it, but we don't see ourselves as a processing factory. We see ourselves as a community, as a family, and one on which you can draw. If you want advice and support and guidance, then this university is there for you. We also want to know about your accomplishments, your successes, not because we want to feel great about it ourselves, although we will, but because what you do can inspire the next generation. What you achieve can make other people feel that they can achieve that too. And finally, if you do end up, and you may not, but if you do end up very rich, keep doing the lottery, if you do end up very rich, we're only too happy to talk to you about ways in which you might help us to make the experience for the next generation even better. But all of that's for tomorrow. Today, just take that moment to enjoy with your friends and your family what you've already achieved, and be sure that we couldn't be more pleased for you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Matthew Andrews, Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Governance and Student Affairs, and it is my pleasure to add my congratulations to those graduating here today. We will shortly proceed to the conferment of awards on graduands from the School of Education and Humanities, as well as our partner colleges, Redcliffe College, Westford University College, London Examinations Board, and Peninsula College. The students will be presented by Dr. Graham Parton and the awards conferred by the Chancellor of the University, Lord Bichard. However, before we begin, you are invited to enjoy a short video as a reminder of your time with us.
Yeah, we got everything. Chancellor, I present to you candidates from the School of Education and Humanities, including students from Redcliffe College, and I commend to you those recorded in absentia. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Education and Learning, Holly Doherty. Kate McLarnon. Donna Taylor. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Education, Grace Neve. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Creative Writing, Courtney Boyce. Luke Contino. Matthew Goodland. Jake Harper. Shakira Muula. Caris Rosa Stanford. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Early Childhood Studies, Olivia Banner. Phoebe Blake. Megan Carey. Alicia Chilcott. Katie Haynes. Whitney Hammond. Claire Hampson. Sophia Haley. Katie Holmes. Emily Iliffe. Louise Jones. Eve Marsh. Hannah Murphy. Lakshana Pandagaran. Hannah Phelps. Kelly Stevens-Cross. Kirsty Tate. Karine Takeyi. Keris Wetch. Alice White. Shelley Winfield. Romy Wiseman. Latoya Ring. Huan Yap. Shvin Ye. For the award of Bachelor of Arts Education, Jade Cassidy Adams. Ella Dobson. Amy Freegard. Lucy Holmes. Sophie Jones. Lennon Lewis. Rebecca Lowe. Caitlin McIntosh. Natasha Mankoradora. Holly Moore. Rachel O'Connor. Ellen Oram. Sophie Thomas. Olivia Wiltshire. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Education, Inclusion and Special Educational Needs, Mariana Fernandez Diaz. Fiona Langford. Emma Lickman. Megan Sheridan. Francesca Umali. Yoon Jae Wong. Natalie Zadragovic. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, English, Saleha Ali. Opal Flory. Rachel Hunt. Kelsey McCullum. Chelsea Stones. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, English and Creative Writing, Alexander Hopkins. Erin Coronis. Gail Millward. Kevin Vaughan Spruce. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, English Literature and Creative Writing, Rebecca Barrett. Caitlin Hobbs. Beth Lang. Rebecca Tandy. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education History, Bartosz Hanslik. For the award of Bachelor of Arts History, Yasmin Brigdale. Megan Brown. Ross Brown. Samuel Burgess. Jack Eccles. Benjamin Hayden. Lydia Horwell. Victoria Jackson. Kakba Kavinsky. Emily Langdale. Olivia Middleton. Dominic Odoms. Harvey Pierce. Sophie Phillips. Ellie Speck. Isabella Watkins. For the award of Bachelor of Education, Primary Education, Katie Adlam. Jay Alexander. Rhiannon Andrew. Paul Appley. Tamsin Bell. Jessica Biddle. Jasmine Binns. Jodie Butcher. Amber Chisholm. Rosie Clark. Abby Clemens. Ruby Collins. Emily Cupper. Louise Dickens. Imogen Dowdswell. Emma Feeney. Katie Fletcher. Hannah Foreman. Hannah Fry. Sian Gork. Amy Good. Freya Good. Rebecca Greaves. Joshua Grice. Jessica Gwatkin. Macy Hemming. Kyle Hobbis. Megan Hunt. Eleanor Inalls. Georgina Leah. Emily Lay. Madison Luckett. Lauren Malvern. Amy Milne. Hayley Moyle. Sharwell Naeem. Samuel Otham. Keris Parsons. Louise Partridge. Elizabeth Payne. Molly Phipps. Sam Ray. Stephanie Scott. Molly Shepherd. Lauren Smith. Megan Sutton. Jessica Swainpool. Chloe Sykes. Megan Taylor. Charlotte Thorne. Chloe Thornley. Amy Towers. Lily Webb. Summer Werry. Martha Williams. Rosie Wills. Chloe Wilson. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Religion, Philosophy and Ethics, Oliver Askey. Anna Davies. Ellie Fletcher. Lauren Harkness. Rosie Hibbard. Leonie Keeling. Heather Lloyd. Isabella Marsh. Amber Orman. Katie Taylor. For the award of Master of Arts, Contemporary Missiology, Redcliffe College, Matthew Godfrey. Anthony Lurie. Susan Stokes. For the award of Master of Arts, Contemporary Missiology, Bible and Mission, Redcliffe College, Helena Vugner. Jean Yates. For the award of Master of Arts, Contemporary Missiology, European Mission, Redcliffe College, Janet Sewell. For the award of Master of Arts, Member Care, Redcliffe College, Martha Boone. Belinda Ing. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate, Academic Practice, James Bradbury. Lisa O'Hare. For the award of Master of Arts, Creative and Critical Writing, Catherine Alderman. Eleanor Bassett. Brenda Dunn. Lydia Liley. Amanda Parrott. William Price. Sally Reeder. Sarah Scotford-Smith. Emily Watts. For the award of Master of Arts Education, Nathaniel Bennett. For the award of Master of Arts Education, Ethics and Leadership, Beth Ellis Lowe. For the award of Master of Arts Educational Leadership, Susie Pope. Elizabeth Ward. For the award of Master of Arts Inclusive Education, Lewis Doyle. Alexander Newman. Alexandra Phoenix. Rhiann Price. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma Inclusive Education, Zoe Kotapulu. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate Special Educational Needs, Trudy Setchell. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate, National Award for Special Educational Needs Coordination, Elizabeth Black. Jackie Coleman. Heather Jones. Adam Salis. Laura Simmons. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary Education, Francis Barton Ancliffe. Rachel Birch. Victoria Boughton. Catherine Buchanan. Charlotte Burrows. Lauren Cann. Poppy Chambers. Tilly Coates. Natasha Dowdall. Liam Duffy. Rebecca Ewing. Caitlin Fenton. Melanie Ferro. Emily Finnemore. Felicity Frayling. Beatrice Hatton. Gillian Hillier. Thea Howard. Katie Ingram. Bethan Jones. Lucinda Jones. Megan Keeper. Scarlett Kittle. Samantha Lewis. Robert Mant. Lauren Marshall. Amber McCrory. Molly Morrissey. Adi Moskovich. Jessica Needham. Amelia Osborne. Eleanor Puddifoot. Eloise Ravenhill. Lizzie Ray. Chloe Rio. Lindsay Roberts. Lily Smith. Victoria Summers. Faye Tatlow. Charlotte Taylor. Rebecca White. For the award of Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Primary Education, Zakia Akhtar. Eleanor Baker. Matthew Bennett. Eleanor Hoskins. Shugri Maida. Rachel Norton. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Education, Harriet Aspel. Stephanie Banwell. Scott Davies. Eleanor Ganley. Alex Griffin. Dan Hamer. Francesca Harris. Lewis Harris. Jodie Hatton Belliard. Thomas Howarth. Molly Hurd. Christopher Holder. Leonie Jenkins. Mihaela Kurtova. Matthew Lydiard. Alex Lund. Hayden Papworth. Sam Payne. Kerry Richard. Harry Scott. Orla Sheehan. Jack Smith. Francesca Taylor. For the award of Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Education, Lilia Kaiser. Rachel Hayden Smith. Thomas Thickbroom. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate Research Methods, Jennifer Little. Lucy Slade. For the award of Master of Arts by Research, Humanities, George Peacock. Chancellor, I now present to you candidates upon whom the degree of Doctor of Philosophy or Doctor of Education is to be conferred. For a thesis entitled, When Using Complexity Theory as an Approach to Methodological Design and Analysis, What Can We Learn from Teachers About School Improvement? Katie Cook. All right. For a thesis entitled Personal Reflections on the Experience of Migration to the UK post-2004 by Women from Poland, Sabina Fiebig. For a thesis entitled The Gap Between Theory and Practice in Primary Mathematics, PGC Students' Perspectives on Teaching for Mastery, James Goodland. For a thesis entitled Exploring the Potential of Active Learning in the Apprenticeship Scheme in Switzerland, Christian Morrow. All right. For a thesis entitled Meum Pactum Dictum, a new look at specificity of category for image, symbol and metaphor in modern British poetry and by comparison, Guy Mortensen. Chancellor, I present to you candidates from our partner colleges, IDM, Westford University College, London Examinations Board and Peninsula College, and I commend to you those recorded in absentia. For the award of Master of Science, Accounting and Finance, IDM, Widideju Mahesh Yarawardena. Lauren Stain. For the award of Master of Business Administration, IDM, Tipars Garam, Chandres Karam. Mohammed Farouk. Nipun Nashantha Katarje. Thalini Nimasheka. Leon Hanyen. Nang Tha Phwan Awa. Shomi Chang. Divani Ukwataje. Abeyu Usoa. Sinthuja Yogendran. Morley Kamara. Ahmed Afrez Mohammed Thanim. Mohammed Farwaz Shalm Hamid. Don Amila Withaje. Denisha Sumundini Yahala Vizcara. For the award of Master of Business Administration, London Examinations Board, Husna Abdul Rahman. Sadiq Ahmed. Che Chu Eng Che Pei Chi. Yen Ping Keti Chain. Li Ching Chin. Jordan Harrison. Noshida Ibrahim. Laith Kamali Imran Kamali. Michael Johnson. Leng Sean. Leng Yin. Hen Yi Lim. Faharaja MD Norden. Cheng Hong Poi. Kun Chao Su. Hung Chown Tay. Ju Yi Tay. Thai Jo Tay. Catalin Veredo Beaton. Bernice Chu. For the award of Master of Business Administration, Peninsula College, Prem Alexandran. Zi Yao Kok. J. Chi Lee. Li Yanzhu. Chantathran Ramasray. Mei Jane Wong. For the award of Master of Business Administration, Westford University College, Manar Mohammed Al-Jami. Sibasiwe Matiwaza. Mohammed Noman. Bushra Syed Mohammed Youssef. Chancellor, that concludes my presentation of awards. I am now pleased to introduce PGCE Primary Education graduate Jessica Needham, who will sing On My Own from Les Miserables. Jessica will be accompanied by David Last, academic course leader for Performing Arts and Dance.
Beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver, and all the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I am talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, this world around me changes. The trees are there and everywhere, the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, this world would go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
That was amazing. Many thanks to Jessica and David. The school has decided to make special awards to students whose achievements merit particular recognition. I invite the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jackie Larbe, to award the prizes. The winner of this year's MA Creative and Critical Writing Tutors Prize is Catherine Alderman. This year's winner of the Gloucestershire Philosophical Society Prize is Oliver Askey. The winner of the Moores Legacy Prize is Rosie Clark. This year's Old Student Association Prize winner is Rachel Hayden Smith. The Sarah Hazlitt Memorial Prize is awarded to Lucy Holmes. I invite Julian and Jill Smith to present the Rhiannon Jade Smith Memorial Prize to Lauren Marshall. This year's Rachel Beals Memorial Prize winner is Gail Millward. I invite Lystra Maisie to present the Clare Southern Memorial Prize to this year's winner, Caris Rosa Stanford. I invite Bob Bottle to present the Dr. Jill Bottle Memorial Prize to Donna Taylor. I invite Jan Wills to present the Bristol and Gloucestershire Archaeological Society Prize to Emily Langdale. I invite Professor Neil Wynne to present the Gloucestershire Historical Association Prize to Ellie Speck. Finally, I invite Brendan Amesbury and Peter Payne to present the Marjorie Payne Award to this year's winner, Alice White. Chancellor, that concludes my presentation of special prizes.
I now invite Paige Archer, representing the Students' Union, to add her congratulations.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates of 2023, families and friends. On behalf of all students, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you all on your successes and achievements at the University of Gloucestershire. Succeeding at university is one of the biggest challenges and accomplishments you will likely ever experience. Many of you will have studied during one of the most turbulent times, and you should be very proud of yourselves for making it to this point. Today marks the accumulation of hard work, perseverance, and passion. You are now all members of the University of Gloucestershire's alumni, and this is something we hope you'll hold dear as we move forward into your futures. We know that you will have made cherished memories and lifelong connections at UoG, and we hope you will continue your association with and support of the university. I hope today has been a happy day for you. It's heartwarming to see you all celebrating and sharing your success. It's important to acknowledge that this would not have been made possible without a great deal of support from your families, friends, lecturers, fellow students, and all the facilities and support of the university. Today, you have been celebrated and congratulated. So now, I would like to invite you, the graduates of 2023, to stand and show your appreciation to those who have supported you by giving them a round of applause. I wish you all the very best of luck for the future. Thank you.
What an afternoon. I hope you feel really proud. Each one of you looks spectacular coming up. Just some closing remarks from me before we exit the ceremony. The majority of you sitting here today will have decided on a career. You know, some of the degrees that you've done, that speaks for itself. But, you know, some of you will be successful already and have got a graduate job. Some of you will decide to go on to further study. My word of advice to those of you who are perhaps sitting here and still don't know what you're going to do next is don't worry. There is no right choice. There's no right choice in life. There is just a right choice for you at the right time. My one piece of advice, though, is life is very, very precious. And so in your working life, try and find every day something that excites you enjoy. Back to what Lord Bichard said earlier, it's all about passion. It's very easy to see success from here on in as about the salary you earn, or the company you work for, or indeed the title you acquire. But I'm going to leave you with a quote which was shared with me and I find truly inspiring in terms of the definition of success. And it's from a famous 19th century American philosopher, Ralph Waldo Emerson. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate the beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. So, Team Gloss, what an opportunity. We hope we have changed your world, and we really look forward in anticipation to seeing how you change ours. Now, usually at this point, I say you haven't raised the roof enough, but I'm going to break with tradition because you have done a pretty spectacular job of doing that this afternoon. And I'm going to do a sort of modern twist on that. And myself and Paige are going to take a selfie with all of you whilst you do raise the roof for the graduates of 2023. Well done to each and every one of you. Well done all.